Welcome to Jackalope Tales, Urban Legends in Music, where we uncover, is it real or is it a jackalope tale? I'm your host, Charles Mooney.
And I'm Lisa Umbarger. And Charles and I are founding members of the Toadies, and now we're podcasting.
Me. We're preparing our throats.
Yep. Because today, we're going to talk about special ways that artists take care of their vocal cords.
Yeah.
The moneymaker. Because that's really not your ass.
No.
It's your vocals.
I know. Ass is only worth a few cents.
Right.
Yeah.
But those vocals, man, they're worth a lot.
Yep. We're calling this one throat punches and lozenges.
Right.
There's some interesting ways people are taking care of their voices.
Yep.
And so we discovered a couple.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about, I'm going to talk about mk.gee, you know, the new
mk.gee or
mk.gee.
yeah.
mk.gee.
Yeah, you always turn
From
me
TikTok.
on to the new things, and that's one of them.
Yeah,
And
whatever. And
Yeah,
Charles is
I'm
going to talk.
talking about Slipknot's Corey Taylor.
Man, because he grinds his voice.
Oh, I don't see how the hell
I don't know either.
musicians do that.
No.
But speaking of, I think you were telling me about a time where Todd's voice, when you all the Toadies were playing somewhere.
Todd had really, really good luck with his voice, as much as he just like really pushes it to the limit.
Mm-hmm.
We were really fortunate that he kept his vocal cords pretty healthy.
Yeah. I only remember one time when I was with y'all where his voice was basically giving out. It's like we had to do one show that was really important, and then we did, I think it was Local Palooza, and his voice was shot.
And it
And
was back to back, and he hadn't
oh yeah,
practiced doing that.
Yeah, no. So it really does take practice.
Yeah.
To know how far your voice can go.
Right. And we were playing sometimes 14 nights straight before a night off.
Oh,
And so, you know, God bless him, man. He made it happen. I don't know how. The way
wow.
that he shredded his vocal cords some nights. But when we went back out for, I believe this was Hell Below Stars Above.
Yeah.
We were in North Carolina, a little club, and Todd's voice had gone out the night before.
Oh, yeah.
And he was struggling. He struggled to make it through the show. The next day, still not doing well.
Oh,
And had a rock doc come out and treat his voice. He was getting laryngitis, and he was still going to try and sing. So we get up, and first song in, his voice went.
oh
it was
God.
gone.
It's just where the voice disappears. Yeah.
Totally gone. And Todd leaves, and like in the middle of the song, I don't even remember what song it was, but he left in the middle of the song, and we're like, what the fuck? And our tour manager came over and was like, Todd's not going to go. He can't go. His voice is gone. And the crowd is like, no, we're good. We're good. Come on.
What?
And so we're like, does anyone want to come up and sing?
No shit.
And so
Oh.
we'd have, like, we'd go, okay, Possum Kingdom. Who knows Possum Kingdom? Someone would come up and sing Possum Kingdom.
Wow.
Okay, who knows Backslider? Someone would get up and sing Backslider.
Most kick-ass karaoke night.
Oh, it was so fun. And, you know, they knew most of the song. They were pretty good.
Yeah.
And Charles and I, Charles, I wish it was you.
I
was just saying, I wish it was you because it would have been fun.
Love to have been there.
But
yeah.
Mark and I sang the rest of the songs.
Oh,
So it filled in.
man.
But we played a full set. And I think we might have played I Come From the Water and Possum Kingdom and Tyler probably two times, because people are like, I want to sing Tyler. Get up here, kid. And
that's great.
and so we played, you know, a good hour.
Oh
set,
my God.
And no one asked for their money back, which is great when you're on tour.
Hell yes.
And we hung out and played pool with everybody that night, and
no shit.
sold a bunch of t-shirts, and had fun. We just hung out with everybody because it was like, we're all in the band now.
Yeah.
All 500 of us are in a band together.
Wow.
And
man, if anyone is watching us or listening to this podcast and they were one of the ones that got up and sang, we would love to hear from you.
Please tell us about that night and what song you sang. Because that was so fun.
Oh, God. You know, because there's an hour's worth of people out there.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Way to handle it.
I thought that was really good. We ended up having to cancel shows after that. Because the audiences weren't in on the thing that we were gonna do. So I think we canceled a week or two of shows just so Todd could get his voice back.
That long.
Yeah, it was bad. He had to get some shots and some all sorts of sprays and
there are a lot of ways that the musicians try to take care of their throats.
Yeah.
I just saw that. But these are two definitely different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not your regular take two and get a good night's sleep.
Right. Go to a doctor and they give you like a shot and a steroid shot, and then you're better the next day.
Yeah.
These are two different approaches to taking care of the vocal cords.
But sometimes you find that the weird stuff, the natural ways of doing things sometimes work way better.
Yeah. I mean, I have.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go first. I've got McGee.
Okay. Yes.
So McGee is one of those artists that blew up on TikTok, although he's been around for a while. And he's creating an interesting new sound with vocals and guitar. It's really saturated vocals and guitar.
It is interesting.
I'm not a big fan.
Kind word.
I'm going to just say that right now. Yeah. And, people like it.
Yeah. A lot of people like it.
Yep. Yeah. And as his popularity has grown, and more shows are being added to his schedule, it was more taxing on his vocals.
Yeah.
And he wasn't used to it because he wasn't playing that many shows before. And then it started playing every night, going on a European tour. And, he started to have vocal issues. And after a busy month of shows, he lost his voice. And he tried the normal remedies and treatments that everyone uses, which is, gargling with salt water, drinking hot tea with honey, resting your voice, and also, drinking a lot of water, staying hydrated.
Yeah.
None of those things were working, and it was a very slow process. So after having to cancel more shows, he was beginning to panic. So his childhood music teacher recommended that he seek out treatment from a Russian doctor in New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Vocals. So he went to this doctor who has he has experimental treatments that he's been using on some pretty big names. Mariah Carey, Justin Bieber, to name a few, but pretty much anybody who is anybody, this doctor has worked with.
Damn.
And it's not, again, not just your normal therapies.
He's like the off menu kind of doctor.
Definitely.
Yeah, you got to be in the know.
Your insurance doesn't cover.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And this doctor's name is Dr. Bortnick. Oh. He's known for using very unorthodox methods and treatments for vocalists. And he also believes in addressing vocal challenges through lubrication and exercises of the tongue and mouth.
Oh.
So here's kind of his protocol. He uses yak semen sprays and placenta lozenges for lubrication.
Oh.
And
okay.
I don't even think about it.
No, I have trouble with a honey lemon hull.
Right. And you're going, would you like some yak semen? So the yak semen sprays have been described as very pungent and smelly, and the taste is not much better. The initial treatment starts with a very thick gel consistency of the yak splooge. Yeah. That's squirted into the back of the throat, and as the throat heals, the consistency gets thinner,
Oh,
and he adjusts it for how well your throat is doing.
oh God. I don't want to know how they collect it.
I know.
I know.
Or maybe he's just lying and it's his. He's like,
oh yeah.
My nickname is Yak.
My friends call me Yak.
I have the tattoo. So you continually get the thinner spray till you get to a spray mist that's used for maintenance and used for your career. You keep some of the thin Yak spray.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to go thick all the time.
No.
Oh God.
But,
but that's sad when you're excited about going to thinners.
Yeah, thinner black splooge. Yeah. So and the artists are supposed to spray that on before shows and spray it on before throat exercises. Which brings us to the throat exercises.
Oh God.
So before a show,
same doctor.
Right. Warm up exercises consist of taking 2 jade balls and juggling them around in your mouth with your tongue. Moving them around. So you're supposed to move them around in your mouth. And
it's like the splooge and balls go hand in hand.
Yeah. And so it was really right. Oh, think about that. So the theory behind this is you create strength in the tongue.
Okay.
And when you create strength in the tongue and the mouth muscles, it changes the way you can sing.
Oh, shit.
Right? So you have strong mouth muscles, tongue muscles. You can.
Wow.
You don't have to. Yeah. It takes some of the pressure off your throat and vocal cords. I don't know because I'm not going to put jade balls in my mouth.
Yeah. We're not singers. And that's one reason why.
And so after you do that for a while, you juggle the balls in your mouth and hum while you do it. And Dr. Bortnick thinks that the humming is a healing vibration through the jade balls that actually heals your vocal cords.
Oh my God.
So the vibration and he has a special thing that you're supposed to hum that is a frequency that is a healing frequency. I don't know. Is it a C or something? I don't know.
Probably. Yeah.
I don't know which vibration is healing. You tell me, Dr. Bortnick, the juggler of balls and semen, Mr. Yak. Oh
God.
Oh shoot. And Dr. Bortnick also calls the mouth the tuning mechanism, and that's what you're training the muscles of, the tuning mechanism of your
holy shit
of your vocal delivery. So McGee started singing in the studio with the jade balls in his mouth as he was continuing to heal his throat.
Okay.
And he was on the verge of having to have surgery. He really had damaged his vocal cords. Okay. So he was being super, super careful. But while he was in the studio with the balls in his mouth. This is a bad
second opinion.
It was, right? So while he was in the studio with the balls in his mouth, just humming and doing stuff, the producer was like, that sounds really cool. Why don't you work with that?
What?
And it actually helped develop McGee's sound.
Really?
Right. Then,
so
click. I can't do it.
I know.
But it's like, I can't understand words that you're saying because you have balls in your mouth. For real. So anyway.
Wow.
But yeah, so it helped him develop his signature sound by just having the jade balls in his mouth.
Oh.
So you might be thinking, man, I would like to juggle jade balls in my mouth. Try this tasty placenta lozenge.
Oh God.
But you better be ready to shell out the big bucks.
Oh.
Because and you have to be very patient too because it's expensive.
Oh.
Dr. Bortnick is expensive. The first round of treatments cost over $100,000.
Oh, shit.
Just for the placenta and the yak spray.
God. You got to pay for that punishment?
Right. Yeah. The thick spray costs $100,000. And there's a 13-month wait just to get in.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm thinking people like the yak come.
I know. I think
They're like, you know what? Screw my voice. Give me that yak smeg.
yeah. A big old barrel
Put
of
it
it.
in my mouth.
I need a year's
Like,
supply.
I can't go to the butcher and just get yak smeg.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go to Dr. Sputnik or whatever
Yeah.
his name is.
Sputnik.
Dr. Sputnik and get me some smeg.
Yeah. And he looks so tired after fulfilling orders.
It's like,
yeah, he looks totally
right hand
exhausted.
is very tired today. It's carpal tunnel.
Oh damn. Oh good.
Oh shit. So I'm not a doctor, but you know, the old school ways of drinking some whiskey and smoking cigarettes seem to work with so many other artists, right?
And it's so much cheaper.
I know, right? So you know, they're just, you don't see freaking Mick Jagger juggling balls in his mouth.
No.
Well, maybe he did. I David Bowie might have said something about it. So never mind. My whole theory just went out the crap. But I mean, whiskey and cigarettes, man. That's how everyone cured their throats.
I mean, it seemed to be the traditional way to do it.
Now it's seeming to be something else. Yeah. Anyway, so
you've been waiting all day to use that joke.
I don't know if anyone's done a recent study on the long-term consumption of yak semen, but would anyone want to have placenta breath?
No.
I mean, kids, think about it. This probably tastes like blood.
Oh God,
irony.
Yes. Taste. Oh, and kind of rubbery.
Bite into it, mix it with your saliva and pretend like you're spitting blood.
Oh,
I don't know. It sounds disgusting.
No.
And I wonder if it has meat chunks in it.
Oh God.
You know, the chunky part. I don't know. But anyway,
it's like olive loaf.
Oh Lord,
gelatinous loaf.
No. Ugh. With the semen chaser. Anyway, good on McGee for his success he's found through juggling balls and spraying semen.
Oh God.
But, I don't know.
I don't know.
There's probably a better way to get famous on TikTok than swallowing the swimmers from a bovine nutsack.
I would
just
try.
In my opinion.
I mean, would try so many other ways before reverting to that.
There's so many things in between whiskey and cigarettes and
and
yak sack juice.
Oh my God, that's a new drink. Yeah. Yak sack juice
and placenta lozenges. What the fuck?
That is fucking nasty.
Anyway, go ahead and like the guy all you want, but his breath smells like.
Stand away from him when he talks. Oh God, the sound guys probably don't want their microphones back.
Can you imagine?
little chunks in the thing.
So disgusting.
Oh God. Well, mine is definitely an interesting one. I don't know if it's that interesting, but good old Corey Taylor, lead singer of Slipknot. And I mean, if you've heard Slipknot, you know he screams.
Oh yeah, grinds.
A ton. Oh God. But I mean, that kind of music demands it. I don't know how those guys do it.
Do not either.
I mean, the guttural, black metal, the ones that and it's like hell. It's like 2 shows and you're done for a tour. It seems like, but
like chainsawing your vocal cords.
Yeah, but what happened with Corey is that it was the end of one of Slipknot's world tours, and they had just finished a tour in North Africa. So they had finished up there because they played a few shows all over the world.
That's really cool.
Really cool. No kidding. It seems like all the other countries, the crowds get more insane.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, a show in Mexico.
Right.
Or
they don't get them as often. So it's more cherished.
And it seems like metal is worldwide.
Completely.
I mean, they all seem
metal is not dead.
No.
Anywhere.
No, you're right. You're right. It is a comeback. a yak comeback. But they had finished the tour. Corey's voice was just raspy and straining from the effects of the grueling tour. And I mean, it would normally take weeks for his voice to recover. And so they had finished that show up in North Africa. And so Corey and his family, they were there. And so they decided to go to Morocco to just kind of get a little moment to treat it like a little vacation.
Cool.
Before they head back to the States. And then while he was wandering the bustling streets of Marrakesh, he stumbled upon a camel. Because, I mean, that's one of the animals that they have there.
Okay.
And he went up and, I mean, you don't see camels in the U.S. much unless you're at a zoo. So he was kind of enthralled. So he went up to the camel and he started kind of petting it. And he starts to say, what an amazing animal. But at the everyone do your voice like that. So you see, it kind of opens up.
Oh, no.
And the camel shot a wad of camel spit into his mouth.
Good Lord.
Now, I'm sure you're aware camels spit whenever they're bothered or when they
want you to go away.
Yeah. I mean,
kind of like me. I do. Like in the grocery store.
Yeah, right.
Wait, back off.
Yeah, I don't need your sample. But that happened. I mean, the taste was terrible. And of course, their spit is a mix of their saliva, food, and their stomach contents.
Oh, no.
And I mean, the smell is just damn ungodly.
No. No.
But anyway, so I mean, it hits Corey in the mouth and he starts gagging and he's cursing at the animal with that raspy voice. But then day ends and the next day, Corey wakes up in the hotel and he realizes his throat and his voice are normal. They're perfect. Almost felt better than they ever have. And his wife and he talk about it. And it's like, the only thing that was different was the camel spit. I know. So before Corey left Morocco, well, he's like, my God, this would be a game changer for my tours. He arranged the purchase of 3 camels to be shipped to the U.S. And Corey lives in the outskirts of Las Vegas. So,
it's desert.
Yeah. So perfect kind of situation to have camels. And so 3 camels are at a little ranch that's right outside of his house there in Las Vegas. And he's named them Jason, Freddie, and Michael, named after his 3 favorite horror movie characters.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Now Corey is also what he's done is he's hired these guys that he calls camel kickers. And their job is to kind of irritate the camels. They don't do it in a mean way, but it's just kind of in the Slipknot fashion. He likes to kind of name them.
He wakes them up early.
I mean, you could just move them to another location. If they don't want to move, they're going to spit. And so they've got these little makeshift bags that are around the camel's mouth. And so as they irritate them kind of throughout the day, they go and it collects in this basket that's in front of their mouth.
Oh, gross.
I know. So, but then they collect it and they just end up basically just setting it in jars and getting ready for the next tour.
Ugh. Surely they got to put some kind of preservative or something, I'm guessing.
I mean, I don't know. It's all natural. But I mean, these camels, they're fed organic carrots all the time to help make the spit taste a little bit better. But no, still not the most
pineapple.
Appealing. Ooh, but do camels eat pineapple? I don't think a camel's ever seen a pineapple, but it'd be worth a try. But yeah, so they just get them in airtight jars and kind of store them for the next tour. Now, the band did find out about this. And so kind of as a joke that Corey's now known as Corey Taylor.
Oh my God.
So,
Yes.
and it's like, don't you know they give him hell? They probably stand a little ways away from him as he
if
drinks
he's bringing
this.
those little baby food jars full of whatever, imagine it's baby food jars.
Okay,
with
yeah,
the labels
small
off of it.
supply.
Yeah, I think that would be cute.
Yeah, but
just like chugs it like a shot.
but I know, but is having that good a voice that important? I guess.
No.
Now, the camels really, they are beneficial in other ways too for Corey, and for even Slipknot. Because in this instance, there was a Knot Fest festival that they did in California. It was a 3-day weekend event, and the band wanted to ensure that Knot Fest smelled like no other festival. Go figure. I mean, but I think they were going on the thought of, when you smell something and it brings back a memory of your childhood, or it brings back a memory of something.
Right. The just olfactory lizard brain.
Ooh, olfactory. Yeah, exactly. So they wanted to kind of have that thing for their festival.
Okay.
All the attendants would remember that smell. And in fact, they put out a press release that said, Knotfest has its own aroma that will infest your brain, body, and clothes for days after the festival is over. Personally picked by Slipknot themselves, the smell of Knotfest will permeate the festival grounds. Oil drums will be filled with camel shit and set aflame to last the entire festival.
So they released this like everyone's going to go, yay! It's gonna. My clothes are gonna smell like shit.
I know, it's like
Camel
someone was on the fence of whether they go or not.
Right. Oh wait, the camel shit smell. I'm in.
I've never smelled camel shit burning before, so why don't we go? Yeah.
But it's shit burning.
And then you can probably buy corn dogs and nachos and have
you're
that.
eating and you're like, I want to eat this corn dog, but I can't because all I can smell is burning camel shit. What?
I know. So they burned camel shit at that festival. So see, they came. The camels
really
came in handy. Funnel in a different way. But then another way that the camels are utilized is Corey doesn't have the best opinion of Christmas because who
does?
When you're in metal and all that stuff and in a evil band, you don't want to be
like Krampus.
Yes, right? Exactly. So every year he uses the camels for his Slipknotty Christmas manger scene.
Oh no, what did they do with camel shit in this one?
Well, there's no camel shit involved, I hope. But he actually has his camel kickers and the camels be the camels that came to the manger.
Okay.
And the 3 wise men.
Okay.
And basically he does a live manger scene with a little devil baby in the manger. And then of course the camels, they're used to being irritated. They spit all over the hole. So you got little flames that go up around the whole manger scene, but then
Mary and baby Jesus are wiping,
and everyone's wet. Joseph gets it the most. So
okay, I might have to go see this because that sounds amazing.
It really puts a new twist on Christmas. Yeah. So way to utilize camels.
He's like
they're the
camel life.
Yeah. And if you had to choose yak splooge or camel spit, man.
No. I don't know. So okay, so if I'm doing pros and cons, at least you're harvesting the camel spit.
Yeah.
And you know where it came from.
Yeah.
Like does the yak splooge come across the ocean, or is it like flown over DHL?
Right. Or does it come from the doctor? Or does it come from
Dr. Yak?
Who has carpal tunnel problems? That right arm keeps living out
in my carpal tunnel.
Oh, But you know what? Even too, I pulled up health benefits. I Googled health benefits of camel spit. You never know what you're going to find when you search for it. They have even found where camel spit could be something to help with cancer.
What?
Yes. So there are these healing substances that are in the material, the spit. So,
what about their cigarettes? The camel cigarettes.
When you're a kid and you bought them out of the machine for your parents,
Right.
Inside the Mexican food restaurant.
I mean, those camels have a little racket going on with their spit and their cigarettes.
Oh, and you remember the hidden naked man with the boner in the leg of the camel?
Yes.
Yeah, see? Maybe that's a mix of doctor and camel.
Oh, I'm what Yak really is. I am Yak.
Yank my yak.
It's me. I'm Yak.
Camel.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
God dang it.
I think we're going way deep.
Yeah,
we're finding too many connections on this.
I don't want to protect my throat anymore at all.
That's why we don't
I'm just
sing.
gonna let it go.
Yeah. You're just going to use the whiskey and the cigarettes.
I don't even like cigarettes. I have to grind them up and eat them.
Oh, God. Yeah. No.
Put them in my smoothie.
Yeah. Don't come to podcast smelling like with a smoothie and a cigarette.
Camel tobacco smoothies. It was delicious. Oh, fuck.
Oh, we'll just keep resting our voices.
I wonder if kazoos will lure a camel in.
Piss it off, I'm sure, at least.
Or will it soothe them?
I don't know. Maybe it'll be like the mating call of the camel.
I don't even know what camels sound like.
I don't know. Come on over here.
I'm a camel.
Yeah, those two humps.
Oh, well, the kazoo can only mean one thing besides two humps.
Do they have two or one?
There's two different kinds of camels. One with one hump and two. Yes.
Wow.
There's one humped camels, two humped camels. And Black Eyed Peas sing about it, my humps.
Oh my God.
About the camels.
And those one humpers hate the two humpers.
The lovely lady lumps.
Oh my God.
Oh God, we're so off. The kazoo means we're going to talk about Lone Star Salute.
Yes.
Camel humps.
We gotta get off of that.
But it's so funny to talk about humps.
Oh, damn. I know. Maybe we should give it one humper.
All right, we're going to read.
It's a five humper.
We're going to dispose of the star and we're going for one hump.
Oh my
God. Charles and I are going to read one hump review.
Yeah. Oh God.
Of anything to do with music.
Yes. Music, movies. I mean, anything someone just didn't seem to appreciate, and so they expressed their opinion.
Well, you want to go first and read your one hump review?
Yeah, I'll read my one hump. It's of a Slipknot album, The Gray Chapter, and this was written by Joel H.
Okay.
Look, all you curvy, pale kids wearing black, just let it go. I also own black t-shirts, and I liked this band when I was 16, but let it go. I mean, they were nice enough to admit all hope was gone previously. Hope is still gone, people. It has not returned. No, it hasn't. Eeyore does not live here. I don't know where that came from.
Okay.
So this is the return to form for Slipknot. You guys, they weren't even trying to be pretty on their first couple releases, nor did the intros sound like something you'd warm up a bubble bath to. Not to mention they still have 9 members. I just don't have to employ this many dudes to be this mediocre. Does not one of these guys listen to anything besides radio groove metal? So,
well,
he wasn't happy in the direction of Slipknot. So,
no, but I mean, it's Slipknot. What do you want, man?
I don't know. Maybe they're getting soft now. but now they're just slip.
sucking down that yeah,
The camel spit.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, what do you have?
I have a review of a live McGee show
Ooh.
from September of this year, 2020,
Ooh.
By Tom Lynn.
Oh.
And Tom says, the only way to describe his performance in music is both bland and flaccid.
Ooh.
Kind of a generic 80s sound with the singer mumbling lyrics like he is some sort of shoegazer, yet the sound and unintelligible singing really don't capture the persona. It's because of the fucking jade balls. I just inserted that.
Right.
Not the worst performance I've ever seen. It was more of a bored shrug, which is worse than a poor performance. Because a poor performance can be improved.
Ooh. Wow. Oh, wow.
Whoa,
Man. Yes, you know it. Man. I like his comment. I mean,
I do too.
Yeah.
I think I described, I'm going to go ahead and do this, and McGee fans will jump all over me probably. I describe him as a musical loogie. It's like stuck in your throat and you can't spit it loose.
Yeah.
Because it's just like so thick and mucusy.
And it just keeps getting caught back there.
Yeah, it's like a thick mucusy sound.
And the kids love it.
Saturated. I don't like all the saturated guitars.
Right.
I don't like all the saturated vocals. And it's just overly saturated.
Wow.
I don't like it.
It's the jade balls.
Jade balls.
I wonder if he has extra jade balls, like instead of picks, they pop out during the show. That's my
except it's not even it, because I'm
more
not even
intelligible than
right.
his?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I can't make it like all loogie-y. I can't make it more flimmy than that.
Yeah, no, you've got to work on the phlegm.
Yeah. Put more phlegm.
Well.
Oh, speaking of more phlegm.
Oh, the happy ending. Oh, man.
Everyone do the little dance.
Oh, yeah. Get your right arm tired.
It's carpal tunnels.
Carpal camel. Oh.
So, we don't want to get into any HIPAA violation here. But I don't mean to accuse Dr. Bortnick of masturbation.
No.
But it's just kind of odd. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the first person who said his treatments are odd. And but Mariah Carey is known for having splooge in her mouth, so I think she probably would pay for it.
Yeah,
a good bunch of pennies.
All I want for Christmas is yak.
All she like it. McGee is a very quiet kind of guy. He really hasn't spoken about this very much.
Yeah.
When this came out, this was from some people who work with Dr. Bortnick, who've named people that he's worked with.
Mm-hmm.
So, but McGee has not talked about this.
Yeah.
Just Bortnick.
Corey Taylor, I mean, it's very similar. I think a lot of the musicians like to try and keep it kind of quiet, the way that they kind of do handle their voices. Sometimes the stories could get out, or some people try to kind of figure out maybe like the weird things that are going on. And sometimes there might be embellishment. But yeah, I mean, I know that there are healing powers to camel spit.
There definitely is. The yak stuff, I don't know. Placenta, I don't know.
No, right? We're not about to try to find out.
The frequency of jade balls. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, we're just going to have to take their word for it.
It's just, don't do it unless you want to, and make sure that it's
talk to multiple doctors.
Oh my God.
And make sure your insurance covers it.
Get a second opinion on. That's all I'm saying. A second opinion.
That's right. Second opinion on everything.
On everything.
Yeah.
So until you get a second opinion, these are jackalopes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or at least partially jackalope.
Yeah.
And why are you going to trust a Russian doctor, for fuck's sake, man? Dr. Sputnik or whatever the fuck. I mean, he sends monkeys into space. No, Dr. Sputnik.
No.
And first thing when they bring out the yak cum, I'm leaving. That's the way to kill
That's
an
true
appointment.
at any party.
Right. It's like, I'm not taking this copay. I'm not doing this. Is this on my HMO? No.
I haven't used up my deductible. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
just say no to yak.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't let camels spit in your mouth.
Right. Because it just is
it's just not very savory.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I can see these musicians not even wanting people to know, because then people are going to be standing way back.
Yeah.
It's like they smell something.
Right.
It
just doesn't seem like it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Just get some fucking penicillin. That's proven, tried and true. Get the good shit. Get the good shit. Don't don't be putting cum on your tongue. An animal a cloven hoof animal.
Oh God.
Anyway, so thanks everyone for listening.
Yes, thank you for listening. Oh,
and if you've made it this far, please go check us out on all the socials, and never mind. I'm not gonna even say it.
Yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, rate, leave reviews on Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast. Buy our merch. I mean, we're on YouTube with reaction videos, and I don't think we stray as far off as we do on our podcast.
But if you want to stray with us, send in some of your little voodoo cures that you got.
Yeah, I'd love to hear some of these different things. And you can remain anonymous. We just want to know how people do it.
Right. What do you do to take care of yourself?
Yeah.
That's weird and unseemly.
That's what we go for.
Right.
Yeah. We won't do it, but we'll read about it.
But I want to read about it and laugh, and then we'll make fun of you, but you'll be anonymous anyway.
Yeah.
Some anonymous person was talking about, whatever that you do.
Right. No, it'll be a learning thing for us all.
It will. Speaking of learning things, join us next time as we question, is it real or is it a jackalope tale?
And I'd give this episode 5 humps.
Or your life, hum?
You gotta watch those doctors. See how mobile their right arm
They'll
is.
put you to sleep, and who knows what happens when you're sleeping? Like you're out cold, and you're usually naked, and they shave you.
That happens when I used to get my hair cut.
You wake up and you're sore.
Right.
You don't have any hair on you.
And I'm parted down the middle. Oh, bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, no.